Are you over 60 and think building muscle has to come with a hefty price tag? Think again. What if I told you that 7 powerhouse proteins each under $3 per serving can rebuild your strength better than fancy supplements? In a world where seniors are losing up to 30% of their muscle mass by age 80, this could be the cheapest, smartest, muscle-saving tip you hear all year. Let's get real for a moment. After the age of 50, your body begins to lose muscle 2% every year. By the time you hit 80, you could be walking around with only 70% of your original strength. And the kicker, while your strength declines, the cost of protein keeps climbing. You've probably seen it, those fancy powders, premium meat cuts, and supplement shelves lined with promises of energy, vitality, and muscle. But $200 a month just to hope for results. That's not sustainable. Here's what they don't tell you. Some of the most effective muscle-building proteins are hiding in plain sight, right in your local grocery store's budget section. No hype, no branding, just results. Over the past 3 years, I've studied seniors' same income, same background, but dramatically different outcomes. Some grew frail, independent, others still doing push-ups at 8'5". What made the difference wasn't who spent more, it was who ate smarter. And today, you'll discover exactly how to do the same. Before we dive in, drop a comment below, tell us where you're watching from. I'd love to hear your story. And if this message already resonates with you, type 1 in the comments. Right now, not sure yet, type 0. Oh, and don't forget to hit subscribe and turn on the notification bell, so you never miss a tip from Senior Health Boost that could change your life. Let's start with what you came here for. Real food, real results, no hype. I'm going to walk you through 7 budget-friendly high-protein foods that build strength without draining your wallet. I'll break down the cost per serving, explain why they work better than expensive powders, and show you how to prepare them to maximize your muscle gains. And here's a spoiler. The number 1 food on this list costs less than 50 cents per serving yet delivers more usable protein than a $40 bottle of supplements. Let's get started with number 7 on our list. Canned sardines, the underdog protein powerhouse at just $1.25 per can. Sardines might not be glamorous, but they are one of the most complete, budget-friendly proteins you can find. Just 1 can delivers 23 grams of complete protein. It includes all 9 essential amino acids your body needs to build and maintain muscle, but that's just the beginning. Sardines are also loaded with omega-3 fatty acids, the same powerful compounds that reduce inflammation, the hidden enemy of aging muscles. As we get older, our muscles become more prone to low-grade, chronic inflammation, and while you may not feel it immediately, this slow-burning fire breaks down your muscle tissue from the inside out. That's why the combination of complete protein and anti-inflammatory omega-3 south makes sardines a 2-for-1 muscle-saving miracle. Still, not convinced. According to research published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition, seniors who ate small fatty fish like sardines twice a week for 3 years preserved significantly more muscle mass than those who ate fish less often. The scientists found that omega-3 south helped protect muscle tissue from being broken down during inflammatory processes, preserving both strength and mobility, and that's just the beginning. If sardines are the underrated champions of affordable, complete protein, then the next food on our list might just be the unsung hero of overnight muscle recovery, delivering slow, steady fuel to your body when it needs it most. Number 6. Cottage cheese. The nighttime muscle builder. Seniors shouldn't ignore cottage cheese. Might not win any beauty contests on your dinner plate, but when it comes to nutritional power and cost effectiveness, it's in a league of its own, with a whopping 24 grams of protein per cup, and a price of just $2.50 for a 16-ounce container. This humble dairy product delivers serious muscle-building benefits without denting your grocery budget. What makes cottage cheese stand out isn't just the amount of protein, it's the type of protein it provides. Cottage cheese is rich in casein, a slow-digesting protein that provides a steady, extended release of amino acids over several hours. And that matters more than you might think. As we age, our muscles become less responsive to protein, a process called anabolic resistance. That means your body doesn't build or repair muscle as easily from the food you eat, especially in shorter windows. The casein protein gives your muscles a longer window to absorb nutrients and rebuild, essentially giving aging muscle tissue more time to do its job right. Think of it like sipping water throughout the day. Instead of chugging a full bottle at once, your body actually retains more when it's delivered slowly. That's exactly how casein works inside your system. And here's the best part. The benefits aren't just theoretical. A study out of McMaster University found that older adults who consumed casein protein before bed experienced significant improvements in muscle growth and strength, even without intense exercise. Why before bed? Because nighttime is when your body enters repair mode, and feeding it slow-digesting protein before sleep ensures that recovery continues while you rest. Even if your sleep isn't perfect, and let's be honest, it rarely is after 60, your body still puts that protein to work, but the science doesn't stop there. Another study published in the Journal of the American Medical Directors Association followed seniors who ate cottage cheese at least 4 times a week. The results were impressive. Participants saw increases in muscle mass, better grip strength, and even higher bone density scores compared to those who didn't eat it regularly. That's because cottage cheese also contains calcium, which works in synergy with its protein content to strengthen bones while feeding your muscles. And here's a money-saving bonus. At less than 3 cents per gram of protein, it's one of the cheapest protein sources on the market, even cheaper than most protein bars, powders, or shakes. Now, here's a quick note on how to buy it. Possible. Go for full-fat versions over low-fat or fat-free. Why? Because the healthy fats in full-fat cottage cheese help your body absorb fat-soluble vitamins like D, E, and K. They also keep you feeling full longer and assist in the absorption of protein, itself especially important for seniors trying to get the most out of every bite. Not sure how to work cottage cheese into your day? Here are a few delicious, practical ideas. Stir it into scrambled eggs for extra creaminess and protein. Top it with berries and a sprinkle of cinnamon for a high-protein snack. Add a scoop to your smoothie for a thicker texture and more muscle-supporting fuel. Try mixing it with avocado and lemon for a savory spread on whole-grain toast. It's incredibly versatile. Enjoy. It's sweet or savory, morning or night. And thanks to its long shelf life and minimal prep time, cottage cheese is an easy staple for seniors who want real results with minimal fuss. So, if you're serious about rebuilding strength and holding on to independence as you age, cottage cheese should absolutely be on your grocery list. Affordable, accessible, and scientifically proven, it's everything you want in a muscle-boosting food. And if that wasn't convincing enough, just wait until you hear about the next food on the list. Because it's even cheaper than cottage cheese and, believe it or not, offers muscle-preserving power and joint support in every bite. Let's move on to food number 5. You might already have it in your fridge. If cottage cheese gives your muscles slow-burning fuel to recover and rebuild overnight, then this next food delivers something just as crucial: clean, powerful energy with nutrients in every bite. 5. Lentils, the muscle-repairing powerhouse hiding in your pantry at first glance. Lentils may not scream muscle food. They're small, humble, and often overlooked. But when it comes to value, versatility, and muscle-building potential for older adults, lentils are one of the most underrated superfoods you can eat, especially if you're on a budget. Let's talk numbers. 1 cooked cup of lentils packs 18 grams of protein, and you can buy an entire pound of dry lentils for under $1.50. That's less than 20 cents per serving. It's no exaggeration to say that lentils offer some of the most affordable, high-quality protein you'll find anywhere. But what truly makes lentils shine is their unique nutrient combination, one that's perfectly designed to support aging muscles. You're not just getting protein, you're also getting iron, which delivers oxygen to your muscle tissues and fights off fatigue. B vitamins, critical for energy, metabolism, and muscle function. Leucine, the essential amino acid that triggers muscle protein synthesis. And let's not forget the fiber, which keeps your digestive system functioning smoothly and helps your body absorb more nutrients. For seniors, especially those over 60, this combo is golden. Why? Because even a mild iron deficiency common in older adults can sap your strength and energy long before it shows up in a blood test. Many people attribute these symptoms to just getting older, but in reality, it may be your muscles quietly crying out for more iron. Lentils can help solve that. They also support cardiovascular and metabolic health, meaning they aren't just helping you move better, they're helping you live better. And here's another reason lentils deserve a spot on your plate. While they're a plant-based protein, they contain a notable amount of leucine, the amino acid that acts like an on-switch for muscle growth. That's rare among legumes. And even though lentils aren't technically a complete protein on their own, pairing them with something simple like brown rice, quinoa, or nuts throughout your day fills in the gaps and gives your muscles everything they need to grow and repair. In fact, a study published in the Journal of Nutrition found that older adults who consistently included legumes like lentils in their diets experienced better physical function, stronger muscles, and more independence than those who relied primarily on meat. The researchers cited the anti-inflammatory compounds in lentils and other legumes as a major reason why. And let's talk practicality. A pound of dry lentils provides about 8 servings of protein-rich meals. You can cook them up in just 25 to 30 minutes. No overnight soaking required. Red lentils break down quickly into a creamy texture, perfect for soups, curries, or people who have difficulty chewing. Brown and green lentils, on the other hand, hold their shape better, making them ideal for warm grain bowls, salads, and savory side dishes. You want to take things a step further. Try cooking lentils with anti-inflammatory spices like garlic, turmeric, ginger, or cumin. These not only enhance flavor, but supercharge the muscle recovery benefits. One easy meal idea: saute lentils with olive oil, onion, turmeric, and chopped spinach for a hearty, healing lunch. Need to get started on the cheap? Just boil lentils with bay leaves and salt, then drizzle with lemon juice and top with chopped parsley. It's simple, delicious, and delivers powerful muscle support. Now, if lentils offer plant-based strength and iron-rich energy, what happens when you reach for another protein-rich food that's shelf-stable, easy to prep, and ready in seconds? Well, you get hash 4, canned tuna, ocean-sourced strength at $1 a can. Next up on our must-boosting list is a pantry staple you might already have. Canned tuna, costing just $1 per can. A single 3-ounce serving provides 22 grams of high-quality protein that's complete, fast-digesting, and packed with all 9 essential amino acids. But it's not just about quantity, it's about bioavailability, how well your body can absorb and use that protein. And tuna delivers on that front. For seniors aiming to build or preserve lean muscle, tuna offers one of the highest quality protein profiles available, rivaling far more expensive cuts of meat or fancy powders that cost 5 times as much. And here's where it gets even better. Canned tuna contains virtually no carbohydrates, making it perfect for those watching blood sugar or trying to reduce inflammation. It's also rich in selenium and vitamin D, both of which contribute to muscle function and immune strength as we age. How can you use it? Mix tuna with a bit of olive oil, lemon juice, and chopped celery for a simple salad. Stir it into cooked pasta with garlic and wilted spinach for a quick dinner. Spread it over whole grain toast with sliced tomatoes and avocado for a protein-packed open-faced sandwich. Or keep it ultra simple, right out of the can with a side of roasted vegetables or rice. And if you're worried about mercury, here's the deal. Most canned light tuna like skipjack has lower mercury levels and is considered safe for regular consumption, especially when eaten 2 to 3 times per week. Tuna is also a practical option for seniors who may struggle with prep or mobility. It doesn't require refrigeration until opened, has a long shelf life, and is ready to eat with no cleanup. That's a big win for anyone with arthritis, fatigue, or limited kitchen access. In short, canned tuna offers more muscle-building nutrition per dollar than nearly any other meat-based protein. It's convenient, affordable, and proven. And speaking of meat-based value, the next food on the list provides a massive 31 grams of protein in a single serving, and it's something you can find in every supermarket freezer aisle. Get ready for number 3. It's lean, it's powerful, and it might just be the backbone of your new strength-building routine. Shall we dive into it? If canned tuna impressed you with its affordable, high-quality protein, then you'll be just as excited about our next food. It's a humble kitchen staple that's been fueling strength for generations. Number 3, whole eggs. The underrated muscle booster. You already own eggs are often overshadowed by flashier supplements or trendy protein shakes. But when it comes to bang for your buck muscle growth, they're nearly unbeatable, especially for seniors. Let's start with the basics. A dozen whole eggs costs about $2.50, and each egg delivers 6 grams of complete protein. That means you're paying roughly 20 cents per egg, or just over 3 cents per gram of protein. Now, you might be wondering what makes the protein in eggs so special. It's not just the quantity, but the bioavailability. Eggs have the highest protein quality score of any whole food, yes, higher than beef, chicken, or even whey protein. That means your body can absorb and use egg protein with near-perfect efficiency. And for seniors, where digestion and absorption naturally slow down with age, every gram counts. But here's what most people don't realize. Half the protein and most of the muscle-supporting nutrients in eggs come from the yolk, not just the whites. That includes leucine, the amino acid that kickstarts muscle repair; vitamin D, critical for muscle contraction and bone health; choline, which supports nerve communication and muscle coordination. In fact, a University of Illinois study found that eating whole eggs after a workout produced 40% more muscle growth than eating the same amount of protein from egg whites alone, because the nutrients in the yolk enhance the body's use of the protein, creating a synergy that powders and whites simply can't match. Eggs are also one of the few natural food sources of vitamin D, which has been directly linked to better lower body strength, balance, and fall prevention in seniors. And unlike vitamin D supplements, which can be poorly absorbed without fat, the D in eggs is packaged with healthy fats, making it easy for your body to take in and use. How should you eat them? Boil a batch at the start of the week and eat 1 or 2 daily. Scramble eggs with spinach and olive oil for a muscle-friendly breakfast. Add chopped boiled eggs to tuna salad or lentil bowls for an extra protein punch, or blend a soft-boiled egg into your oatmeal for creaminess and nutrition. Eggs are versatile, satisfying, and deeply nourishing. And at under 25 cents each, they're one of the most cost-effective tools for fighting muscle loss. Still with me? Great, because we're about to move into the final 2 protein-rich foods on this list, including one that packs 31 grams of protein in a single serving and costs less than a fancy coffee. Let's turn the page to discover what's next. Let's continue where we left off, seamlessly transitioning from the benefits of Greek yogurt to the ultimate low-cost protein powerhouse that can transform senior muscle health on a budget. If Greek yogurt is your creamy all-day support system, then beans are the quiet champion, humble, hearty, and astonishingly powerful. Number 1, beans. The most cost-effective protein for seniors. Each cooked cup of dried beans, whether it's black beans, navy, pinto, or kidney, delivers around 15 grams of protein. At just $1.20 per pound, you get roughly 12 servings, making it the most affordable muscle-building food available at only 10 cents per serving. But beans offer more than just protein. They are packed with complex carbohydrates, which provide sustained energy. This is crucial for seniors who need reliable energy to stay active throughout the day without the crash that refined sugars bring. Beans are also an excellent source of fiber, with 15 grams per cup, aiding digestion and optimizing nutrient absorption. Remember, the healthier your gut, the more nutrients your body can absorb to support muscle growth and repair. Moreover, beans contain iron, magnesium, potassium, and folate, each playing an essential role in muscle contraction, blood flow, and recovery. For seniors who often struggle with muscle cramps or fatigue, magnesium and potassium work together to keep those symptoms in check. And let's not forget about leucine. While not as rich in leucine as meat or dairy, beans do contain moderate amounts of this vital amino acid, especially when paired with whole grains like brown rice or quinoa. This combination results in a complete protein source, ideal for maintaining and rebuilding aging muscles. Research from the British Journal of Nutrition found that older adults who included legumes in their diet at least 4 times a week had better grip strength, walking speed, and muscle endurance than those who rarely did. This is strong evidence that beans aren't just good, they're transformative. Cooking them is easier than you think. You can soak dried beans overnight and cook them in bulk, then freeze them in portion-sized containers for convenience. Or, if you're short on time, canned beans are a great alternative. Just choose low-sodium varieties and rinse them to remove excess salt. Add them to soups, toss into salads, blend into dips, or serve them with steamed vegetables and whole grains. For a muscle-nourishing plate, even bean-based stews and chili can be incredibly satisfying, offering both comfort and strength. Beans also support long-term affordability. When your grocery bill is tight and you're looking to fuel muscle recovery without sacrificing nutrition, this pantry staple delivers unmatched value. Wrapping it all up, so let's review the muscle boost foods that won't break the bank. 1. Sardines, compact, shelf-stable, rich in omega-3 south and complete protein. 2. Cottage cheese, slow-digesting casein for overnight recovery. 3. Lentils, high in protein, fiber, and iron for energy and endurance. 4. Canned tuna, lean low-fat, protein on the go. 5. Whole eggs, bioavailable, nutrient-dense, and economical. 6. Greek yogurt, dual-speed protein with added probiotics and calcium. 7. Beans, the ultimate nutrient-packed muscle food. Each of these options proves you don't need a $200 supplement subscription to rebuild muscle after 60. With smart choices and a little planning, you can achieve impressive results, maintain independence, and enjoy your favorite activities for years to come. Your next step: choose just one of these foods and incorporate it into your next meal. Start small, be consistent, and watch the changes build week by week. If this video helped you think differently about protein, hit that like button. Want more practical, affordable ways to stay strong after 60? Make sure you're subscribed to Senior Health Boost and tap the notification bell so you never miss a tip that could change your life. We'll see you in the next video. Stay strong, stay sharp, and stay connected. Let's close out this muscle-boosting journey with the food that packs the most value per dollar: dried beans. Despite their humble appearance, dried beans are arguably the single most affordable muscle-building food for seniors today. With just $1.20 per pound, you're getting an astounding 180 grams of protein, which equals less than 1 cent per gram. No fancy packaging, no marketing gimmicks, just raw, powerful nutrition. What makes beans so special? It's not just the protein. Beans also provide complex carbohydrates for sustained energy, fiber for digestive health, and critical minerals like potassium, magnesium, and iron, all essential for muscle repair and growth. And because they're rich in polyphenols and other anti-inflammatory compounds, beans help create a favorable environment for muscle preservation by reducing the chronic, low-grade inflammation that's often behind age-related muscle loss. Here's what's even more impressive. According to a 5-year study published in the Journal of Nutrition, seniors who ate beans regularly experienced better physical function, retained more muscle mass, and were less likely to suffer fractures or lose their independence. The reason: better circulation, improved digestion, and a nutrient-dense dietary pattern that supports longevity and strength. Don't worry about combining beans with grains or nuts in the same meal. Your body can pool amino acids throughout the day. So, pairing a bowl of beans with brown rice at dinner or eating whole wheat toast with nut butter for breakfast still gives your muscles everything they need. Variety is key. Rotate between black beans, kidney beans, navy beans, chickpeas, and pinto beans to avoid flavor fatigue and capture a wide spectrum of nutrients. For example, black beans, loaded with antioxidants; chickpeas, highest protein content per cup; kidney beans, rich in folate; navy beans, packed with potassium and fiber. Want a practical way to incorporate beans? Cook a big batch over the weekend and freeze individual servings. Add them to soups, stews, salads, or even mash them into spreads. Use a slow cooker or pressure cooker for convenience. The versatility is endless. Beans absorb flavors beautifully, making them a delicious base for meals from Mexican to Mediterranean to Asian cuisines. And here's the best part. You don't need high-end powders, expensive meats, or $200 month supplement routines to build strong muscles after 60. You just need to know what to reach for in the grocery aisle. Every dollar spent on these 7 foods is an investment, not just in protein, but in your strength, your confidence, and your long-term health. So what's your next step? Start small. Make a hearty bean chili this week. Stir full-fat Greek yogurt into your morning oats. Add a can of sardines to your lunch with lemon and herbs. Try scrambled eggs with spinach and olive oil. Track your protein spending and see how these affordable, powerful foods stack up. You'll likely find that you're spending less and getting far more. Remember, consistency beats perfection. Build your meals around what you enjoy. Keep tuna and beans in the pantry. Use eggs and yogurt as daily protein anchors. In just a few weeks, you'll notice improved energy, faster recovery, and renewed strength. The truth is, your muscles don't care about fancy branding. They respond to regular, quality protein, and you can absolutely provide that without breaking the bank. So if you found value in this video, please hit that like button, share it with someone who could benefit, and subscribe to Senior Health Boost for more actionable science tips on building strength and aging with power. Because strength shouldn't have a price tag, and thanks to these powerful yet affordable foods, it doesn't have to. See you in the next video, and until then, keep moving, keep nourishing, and keep thriving with Senior Health Boost.